Ghostface Killer
Huh.
on my shirt.
Huh.
Creepshow on Space Viking shirt. When the Gus boys, we be putting in their work. Underground horror. Watch me make it squirt.
Huh.
Hey.
Make the bitch squirt.
Hey.
I put my dick in. She said, ouch, ouch, it hurts.
Hey.
No, she didn't. She said, bitch, I can't even feel it. And I said, please like me as a person. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What
All
it do,
right.
man?
Yeah, we're chopping it up about the classic.
Man, the banger.
Yeah, Creepshow, baby.
Yes.
Romero, Stephen
Where's
King,
my cake, Matilda.
Savini. You know what I'm saying?
They had a
Creepshow.
what you call it? The trio of horror, right?
The horror.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was watching some documentary.
Well, you got Stephen King. We're gonna name our own things.
Yeah.
Trio of horror. Got Stephen King.
Written by Stephen King.
You got Romero.
Directed by George Romero.
And you got Tom Savini, man.
Effects by Tom Savini.
Triple threat, man.
That's horror triple threat.
So that was like the first big three of anything, right?
Yeah.
I want to put it to you like that. And Stephen King was in it. That was dope.
Yeah, he played a fucking idiot.
Man, that boy was what do you consider a hillbilly? I guess not a hillbilly because the one that signed left.
No, he was just a moron.
He was just a moron. That boy, man,
he played it well. You think about it though, as smart as he is,
bro, he did that.
He played an idiot.
He
like
wouldn't even touch. First of all, your mama always say don't touch nothing without gloves on, boy.
Yeah, you got the 5 short stories. You got
Yes.
Father's Day.
Yep.
The Lonesome Death of Jody Verrill, and that's where Stephen King's the meteor guy. Something to tide you over.
I know. That's pretty crazy. With Ted Danson?
Yeah, your boy Ted Danson.
Yeah, that's wild. Cheers to you, buddy.
Remember when he was dating Whoopi Goldberg and he did the blackface?
Man, I do remember.
What an idiot.
I think she the one that put it on him to make matters worse. Probably was like, yeah, go out there. Look at you fool.
Yeah. Hey, Whoopi hit him with that.
Man,
he had him acting stupid.
Whoopi had that boy in that dreadlock for real. And a lock. All right, what's the number 3 or 4?
So then you have The Crate.
Yeah, The Crate.
With Fluffy, legendary horror monster.
Yes.
And then They're Creeping Up on You by bugs.
Hey, that was, man, you got any kind of roach phobia, man, that would take you out.
Yeah.
Man. That was a dope, they had that at Horror Nights in Cali that time.
Oh, yeah.
They had the Creepshow.
The best haunted house experience ever was Halloween night.
Halloween Horror
2018.
Nights.
2019.
Yes.
We were in LA.
Yes.
At the Creepshow haunt. Man,
we just went.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was crazy, man. It wasn't even planned, bro.
Yeah.
We was just over there by Freddie's house taking some dope photos, which you probably show right here if you want to pull it up.
If you want to check it out, you can find it on our Instagram somewhere.
Yeah, man.
All our memories.
It was live, man. That shit was dope, man.
Go check out the
I'll tell you one thing, don't wear Chuck Taylors, huh?
I know. My fat ass ankle swelled up, man. I was hurting. Right?
I'm over there with Hirachis on. Nike Hirachi, if you want to throw your boy that deal, go ahead and do it right now. Nike Hirachis, the most comfortable shoes ever. And I know one thing, when those start hurting, I was like, damn, man, my boy's feet over there got to be swollen. And the next day, them paws were swollen.
10 hours on my 300-pound feet.
I'm talking about walking. We putting in some walk. I ain't even checked my heart app. I should have checked them steps, man.
Creepshow is an homage to the EC horror comics of the 1950s, such as Tales from the Crypt, The Vault of Horror, and The Haunt of Fear.
Dope.
Yeah, and that's what the Gut Show is all about.
Yeah, man.
That EC Comics vibe. Tales from the Crypt, Creepshow. And we love, death, zombie gore.
Bro,
and
it
Creepshow
had everything, man.
Yeah, it had the best death, zombie gore,
everything, man.
The creep in the opening scene with the kid. So
yeah, man.
It starts out the kid's like his dad, Tom Atkins, is yelling at his ass.
Yeah, see, he found the magazine. That boy pimp slapped the shit out of his ass. God, man, he slapped that boy so hard. That boy had the red print on his face. That's the ass whoopings that. Yeah, them kids wouldn't be doing what they doing right now. That was them old school ass whoopings.
Yeah, it was a no mustache Tom Atkins.
Oh shit!
But
it was so funny because he's like, he would not talk about the magazines that's in your top drawer. He's like, he like horror and he's a little snooper.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, so he pimp slaps the shit out of the kid. At night the creepers come in, and it was like, that to me. Like, that creeper is what Guts is all about.
Bro.
That's Slime Pipe's cousin, Placenta.
Man, dressed in a Gucci linen, whatever she had on over her head.
That's without Creepshow and Return of the Living Dead, there definitely wouldn't be the Guts Boys and Little Slime Pipe. You know what I'm saying?
That definitely.
We're like the next generation.
That definitely was the anthology of anthologies, man. And what's crazy about Creepshow, it's never on, man. They always throw Creepshow 2 out there for free.
Yeah.
Creepshow 1, they make you go get it, man. You got to pay for that.
Well, the thing about Creepshow, both the Creepshows that I fuck with, man, is really what it says in the title. Like, it's not totally terrifying, but it's creepy. Man,
it's Creepshow.
It's Creepshow.
It's definitely that, man.
It's not just a clever name.
No. It's all of that.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we just jumping all over. We just double dutching this horror, baby.
What's your favorite story in Creepshow?
Me personally, as a kid, I would have to say the roach got me. Just because it was like
they're creeping up on you.
The roaches, and then like everybody relate to the roaches at one point in time, and they like. But I think at the end when the roaches came up out of them, bro, that was like, he's full of roaches.
Yeah,
bro.
A rich eccentric. Man. Like billionaire type is a germaphobe,
and
he's greedy, and he's just wanting more, and he's getting corporate buyouts, and he's like taking people are committing suicide because of him.
He's doing that. But the fact when he was already like,
and he was a racist.
He was killing a few roaches, but then when he mixed up his oats and cereal, they had roaches in there. It's like that boy was eating it, then he finally found one. It was like, bro, just take him out. I always really enjoyed the Father's Day cake, man.
Oh yeah,
that was,
that was my favorite one too.
Yeah. Got the zombie in there.
Yeah, Happy Father's Day. That and every Father's Day you're gonna see that post on IG.
Hey, you will.
You know what I'm saying? But Father's Day to me, it starts out great because it's like creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Just like where's my cake?
That boy hitting that cane against that door.
That's got another great like death zombie in it.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the ground,
Definitely.
dude. The rich family, they're pulling up to the crib.
Yeah.
Because it's the anniversary of when the daughter killed the dad.
Yeah, Matilda.
Yeah, is it Matilda or Bedelia?
Bedelia. Why I keep saying Matilda?
Matilda.
I done called her Matilda like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. So Bedelia was dealt with some trauma.
Yeah, she dealt with some
Bedelia
trauma.
had a little childhood trauma.
That boy called her B.
She's there getting turned out by his tombstone, reminiscing, because it's her dad, so she's all fucked up.
She's tore up.
She, he abused her, and the first love she had was an old guy.
Yeah.
And the dad got jealous and killed him, so that lets you know what was going down.
Yeah, bro.
That's them saying something without saying something.
But and then he was like, y'all just want my money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all finna get these riches, and y'all not. That's basically what I'm telling y'all.
And, I remember watching this, like, for the first time, and right away, like, the colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And we try to copy that in our studio.
Yeah, the colors was dope. The comic book like backgrounds and breakaways are super dope.
Yeah.
Even like the piano play and the music background.
Yeah.
That number was dope.
They got a young pre-bald Ed Harris dancing to some funky tunes out in the living room. Yeah, so I guess the granddaughters brought her new husband, Ed Harris.
Yeah.
My mom had such a crush on Ed Harris, dude,
wow.
growing up.
Kathleen.
I remember being little and my mom was like, "Oh, he's handsome." And he's bald, but my dad's bald. My mom likes bald guys. She was like, and I remember thinking, he's an ugly bald guy. And now I'm bald-headed as a motherfucker.
Oh, man, you see. Put it on yourself. That boy had the moves,
I gave myself
man.
A voodoo curse. Like the kid in Creepshow.
Say, who you think was dancing, him or and Jason? The dancer.
Crispin Glover and Jason?
Yeah.
Dude, Crispin Glover, Jason, and Friday the 13th, when Crispin Glover was dancing in that scene, that was some spastic colon.
Who went the dance off,
bro,
man?
Ed Harris. Crispin Glover, he just started pop locking.
Bro, you never know, some people probably like this move, man.
Bro, he was on the spectrum with that pop locking. That boy was on the spectrum.
Hey, when I saw it, the first thing came to my mind, like maybe we ought to put him beside old boy, just have a dance contest.
No, because they were like, better 70s. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, but his dead father came out of the ground already and killed Bedelia.
Man.
So
and
like,
buried him.
One had my favorite kill in the whole movie.
Yeah.
So
which one?
He pulls up and he snaps that girl's neck off.
Oh yeah, turned her whole head around.
And turned her head into a cake.
Yeah.
He's like, I found my cake.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm getting this cake one way or another. But he turned that head all the way around, man.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a spin.
Yeah. Then the next story is like that was a creepy story. I mean, to me, that's my favorite one. They started off with a bang.
That was creepy because it came out like the zombies always gonna get you,
dude. Man. And then it was like when it comes out the ground, that red. It's like that bright red. Dude.
And they did it at the end too. They turned it into a comic book. I love that transition, man. Yeah.
Who's your favorite creep? The first one or the second one?
Oh man,
me it's number one.
Yeah, it gotta be the first. The second one was cool though, but he had the he was
more like a dude.
He had that voice, you know what I'm saying? He talked. The other one didn't say nothing. He was just pointing in directions and telling no boy what to do.
And then like so in the show that just came out with in like 2020 or whatever it was, they really recreated the creep. Awesome. He looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Greg Nicotero.
I just didn't like the whole. They didn't do too good with the episodes.
I liked them. I thought they were good.
Meh.
I thought they were good.
Yeah, I'm talking about comparing.
Oh, nothing compares to this original.
I'm saying, like, if you got all this time, all this production, and that's what you come up with. Like, yeah, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just comparing it to Creepshow 1 and 2.
So then the next one is the Meteor Story with Stephen King, The Lonesome Death of Jody Verrill. That was wild, too.
That boy thought he had money.
The way it ended...
Oh yeah, bro.
It's like depressing.
Yeah, bro.
It's like it's kind of funny at first, and that's the thing. Yeah. All of them are kind of funny. The story is there's a guy who's he's a fucking moron.
Touch a meteorite.
You see a meteor falls on his farm. He goes and he touches it.
He touched it, but then he stick his fingers in his mouth, man.
Then he starts turning into grass.
Just like meteorite. Greenest grass you ever seen.
And he keeps having flashbacks. Like, he thinks he's going to get rich with $200.
I know. But that boy say, I'm going to clear this bank loan with that. I'm like, man, what bank loan is that back in the days? Only $200 to clear.
He's going to get rich with $200. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this guy's a fucking genius.
Say, keep counting.
Yeah. But then, like, so at the end, though, like, he starts turning into a green patch.
Yeah, like a
and
big
then he's like, that's just my luck. But at the end, he goes... Please, God, for once, let my luck work to kill himself, to let the gun work.
Blew his head off, man.
He said, God, please just for once, let my luck work. Bam!
Yeah, man.
That one gave me the creeps.
And then how the voice was. The voice was like, whoever put that voice on him was dope. But what's tripped me out, man, is like through all that growing of the grass, man, he started itching, then he jumped into a bath of water. I'm like, man, that's going to do nothing but enhance the growing, man.
Yeah.
But I guess it felt so good. He had a pitcher of vodka. This boy was just, man. But when he opened up his mouth and then showed his tongue, it had that green on there. I was like, man. I'm like, dude, you out of there.
Yeah, but you're jumping all around the story. How about
straight to the end? What you talking about? Yeah. I'm jumping around the story. You already done blew the man's head off. I'm trying to balance this thing out. You didn't jump straight to the end. Talking about you all over the place.
Hey.
You went straight to the end. I'm bringing it back into the beginning. You already done blew his head. We on to the next one now.
No, hold on. But let's contemplate.
Yeah.
Please contemplate.
He didn't blew the man's head off already. Talking about you all over the place. Fool, you went from meteorite touching towards the present, and he killed himself.
No.
I'm thinking like, dude, that's the end.
Dude, why do I always like the depressing scenes, too?
Yeah, man, that's what happens.
No, but think about
it was crazy because it's like it built the build up to, shit was wild,
but imagine, like, praying to God.
Yeah, bro.
To let you kill yourself, to let your luck
because he
work for just let it means like his whole life. But he's been unlucky and get shit on.
He knew like committing suicide is like the worst thing and he like, dang, what else am I gonna do? I was looking at all that green, like that's like a grower's dream, bro. I was like, that shit started looking like the little old devil's lettuce around there.
Yeah,
man.
That boy, it was green,
super green. But then you heard on the news thing, he was like, farmers should be happy. You're going to get the greenest of grass you ever seen. That stuff was all on the highway, man.
Yeah, to make it seem like, no one's going to notice.
Nobody going to know, man.
And no one's going to notice. It happens every year kind of thing. That's the vibe.
He was a lonely guy, man.
Creepy.
Yeah, it was.
And then the next story, something to tide you over.
That was wild.
It got your boy from Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen. And he is pissed.
He is pissed off.
His boo's been fucking the Cheers guy.
Yeah, he is hot.
Yeah, what's his name? Sam?
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
Why I say Danson?
Lance Dancer. Shout out Lance Dancer.
What's up, Lance Dancer?
Leslie Nielsen's wife's been donging Ted Danson.
She's been getting a sandpipe.
knows that Ted Danson's banging his wife, so he's got a tape, and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
if you want to see her again, I
Come
got
with
her."
me.
And that's kind of
man.
you wonder if The Vanishing stole that from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be. But
it's kind of this, like the same thing though. If you want to see her again, if you
yeah,
love her that much,
definitely.
trust me, and it's a
Come with
cross.
me, and I'll take you to where she at type deal.
Yeah.
Definitely got the Vanishing vibe, but Vanishing would have took a little piece from them. So
Well, he pulls up. He takes this boy to the beach.
I took that boy
Makes
to
him
the
dig
beach.
him up neck high.
To his island though.
Yeah,
That was his little spot.
and he's got a VHS set up out there.
Oh man, brought the TV out there.
Technology.
So you could see
I know it's so funny because nowadays all he would just do is show you.
Yeah, he had to pull a
he would
real.
just show the phone.
He had to pull a real. Saw how long that extension cord
he
was.
he had to bring 50 foot of copper wire cable.
That was longer than that, man. He
Yeah.
had like 10,000 foot. That boy was reeling it on the back of the Jeep. Man.
He had to get a power source out there. That Jeep was clean too, though.
That Jeep was clean.
So he gets Ted Danson dug up in the damn sand.
Man, put that boy here. He said, I could just cover you up. I'm like, oh, man.
And then pulls out the TV and shows his wife in the same thing.
Yeah, man.
And he's just watching her while the tide creeps
just
up on
coming
him.
in.
Oh, creepy, man.
But what the most creepiest thing
That's
when,
like real torture. That's like
bro,
a real
really
torture
because he
move.
went back to watch him on TV, dog.
Yeah,
How creepy.
he comes home and he's like
But
kicking
what
his
I'm
feet
tripping
up.
on, it always gets me every time when Ted Danson, like the water's like the tide's coming in, then he finds this look up at the camera and tell him how he's gonna come for him. I'm like, dog.
Oh yeah, and that's a great shot too.
That was dope,
when
dog.
when Ted Danson's fully underwater and there's he's illuminated in the background.
Yeah, bro. They got the pink and the
And you
blue.
took a picture of it and
I
posted
took
it
a
on the
dope
Guts
picture of it.
Horror Show Facebook.
Yeah, G.U.T.S horror show.
He gets his revenge. Him and
Yeah.
his wife, and they come back, and that's one thing that I'd never seen before too, because you've seen skeleton grave zombies,
Yeah.
but if you've never seen like sea moss
Nah,
zombies
man. Sea
from
moss,
the sea,
like wet because they could tell they wet. Their skin was wet. It was
yeah, they were like blue.
Yeah, it was different.
They
man.
were awesome.
It was different. They slow movements.
Yeah.
And the way they talk, like water was in their throats. It was wild, man. And it didn't take long either. They didn't really drag the story along that much. Once it happened, it's like boom, here they come to get them.
You gotta give Sabini his flowers on special
bro.
effects.
He
dog.
did that, man.
He is a fucking beast on it.
He did that.
He's the best zombie
And to
maker.
come up with these different ideas for different characters,
God,
it's
man.
badass, bro.
The Crate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with an all-time classic horror
Fluffy.
monster, Fluffy,
And Wilma,
which is like an orangutan
I know it's a
mutant.
little Tasmanian
something
man,
or other.
something going on.
But you
in
got
there.
Adrian Barbeau, who plays
Wilma. That's her name, huh? Vilma.
Wilma. Yeah, you got it
Wilma.
right. Emotionally abusive wife Wilma.
Man, she is on one, man.
Yeah.
She is on 10. That's 0 from 100 real
Yeah,
quick.
she's just drunk talking shit the whole
Man,
time.
the whole time. And she just downplaying old Charles. Charles was getting it bad. I think his name is Charles. He was getting the rough end of the stick.
Well,
man.
the funny part was he would always have these like daydreams of him murdering
Yeah.
her. And that first one, he just, pow!
He
just
shot
blows
a head.
Boom.
He shot a bullet to the head. The second one,
Yeah.
he like Colombian necktie and man, just
Yeah.
like all kind of stuff he wanted to do to her, but he just never had the balls to do it.
She
and she used to tell him that.
she's a great actress, man.
She really is.
was in so many great horror
Yeah.
things like The Fog. Well, come to find out, there's an evil monster
Yeah.
eating people out the
Fluffy.
crate.
The crate first. It took out the janitor though. Man.
Yeah.
That boy, that was like vicious. That was a dope kill, man.
Yeah, it
was a
stays
cool
in this
kill.
crate and it pops out. It made noises. It was kind of funny. Now, when
Yeah.
you watch it now,
Yeah, it's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's
man.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Him and Basket Case would be a good fight.
no doubt. But
Basket Case is on one too.
but anyway, so long story short, the guy finally figures out a way to get his wife.
Yeah, man. to
And he's
plot
like,
into-
Fluffy won't wake up, and he's like banging her into
Yeah,
the.
man.
And finally, Fluffy comes, eats her. Then he takes the crate, and throws it in the swamp.
and that boy.
But
just-
then at the end, you see his
Yeah,
eyes.
the
That's a
eyes
great
was-
shot too.
that was dope. That was a dope shot.
And then they're creeping up on you about the
roaches.
the billionaire.
Yes,
the
man.
eccentric racist billionaire who's
That's my one, man.
back to the little kid. And so then it's got Tom Savini and another guy, a trash collector, and they
Yeah.
got the Creepshow mag.
That
And they're like,
Creepshow magazine was so dope.
it was
man.
awesome, dude. And they're like, so what? Oh, they're looking for like the stuff that you mail away
Yeah,
for
stuff
at
that
the
you
end.
can order. Something
Yeah.
like that.
And they're like, oh, voodoo doll. Oh, this one's already been ordered.
Yeah, so like
Well,
somebody
it's the
already
little
sent
kid.
Man.
And he's just plugging his dad
He's a
like
art-
in the face.
in the neck.
And
He
the
started choking.
colors are, again, awesome, dude.
So dope, dog.
And-
Even when you look at it, because how you rented it just now, it was in super 4K.
Yeah.
They did a great job digitally remastering it. And when they was opening their magazine, the colors was popping, man.
Just the perfect film.
They'd be a dope tattoo.
You know, like it's got everything, dude.
Dope tattoo.
It's got bugs, monsters, zombies, creepy crawlies, murder, creepy crawlies.
Yeah, man. It's like every time I watch it, man, take me back to like childhood VHS, man. On the cool, man.
It's just like awesome, dude.
Yeah, man.
Check out this trivia I found about it on IMDb.
For Creepshow?
Yeah.
Dope.
So while he was all business in his scenes, Leslie Nielsen had a fart machine in his pocket during the shooting.
God,
he would let it go off during rehearsals. And just before director George A. Romero would call action, causing Ted Danson and the crew to crack up with laughter. So that boy Leslie Nielsen was walking around.
That's why he did all those spoof films.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it. He did all the Naked Gun and Naked Gun and a Half, bro. That boy was wild, man.
He's just walking around the set farting and killing people.
That boy's an animal, man.
Yeah, so Rice Krispies were used as maggots on the corpse's eyes in the first story, Father's Day. Probably was tasty. Yeah.
In addition, Tom Savini, man.
In addition, real maggots were also used.
So which was which?
The crew was also the crew for Sleepaway Camp 1983.
Wow.
According to Jonathan Tiersten.
That's what's up.
In Father's Day, as Aunt Bedelia approaches Nathan's grave, a mourning dove is heard cooing. In various spiritual beliefs, witnessing or hearing a mourning dove means someone is being watched or being visited by a loved one who passed away. In this case, Bedelia will soon be visited by Nathan.
Hey!
In a possible homage to John Carpenter's The Thing 1982, which was set in the Antarctic, discovered in the fourth segment, the crate has shipped to Horrocks University via Julia Carpenter, Arctic Expedition, June 19, 1834.
Wow.
The original film, The Thing from Another World, 1951, did take place in the Arctic.
Flying Pie, what you think about Creepshow?
Do you do anything around here?
Step it up.
God damn, you don't do shit.
Set it up, man.
You just sit back there and you fucking say, help me, help me. You don't do shit. You don't get a job. You don't work.
All right, I'm Zano the Vision.
I'm Space Viking.
Out. Caca.